day feels boring. The same thing, routine in the morning. Grew up too fast without warning. And when it rains, it's pouring. I got dreams, big dreams. I wanna do big things, but I just can't seem to put it all together. I just wanna be seen. I'm jumping ship, I'ma dive in. Middle of the ocean, swimming till I find it. I see an island out ahead, filled with things that I've wanted since I was a kid. Swim through it with every muscle I've got, sucking down water in my lungs till I cough. But I won't give up, I'll never stop till I wash up on the sand or my heart finally stops. I will be the best, headed out for change. I just started on my quest. Yeah, the world will know my name. I'm excited, I'm obsessed. No one in my way but myself and a test. Yeah, I will be the best. Yeah, I will be the best. Life is just a game, I'll be playing till I rest. I'll be there to claim my own spot among the best. Deep within my mind, I'll put all my fear to rest. Cause I will be the best, yeah, I will be the best that I can. I gotta study, I'll cram. I gotta make up a plan to give me some kind of chance. I gotta enter a new mode or else I'll get KO'd. My life's at a crossroad, I'm ready to reload. I gotta learn some kind of lesson from my past. I made mistakes, but I learned how to react. I love the chase, but I need a new path to have a chance to get what I wanna grab. A good life has a good purpose, something that makes everything that you're doing worth it. Something with a bigger meaning that's under the surface, cause that's what's gonna keep you working. It's a journey to make it, I got a life in the making. I choose how I'm gonna shape it, I got new lights in rotation. I flip a switch, I'm fixated, I'm sick of patience and waiting. My destiny is awaiting. I will be the best, headed out for change. I just started on my quest. Yeah, the world will know my name. I'm excited, I'm obsessed. No one in my way but myself and a test. Yeah, I will be the best. Yeah, I will be the best. Life is just a game, I'll be playing till I rest. I'll be there to claim my own spot among the best. Deep within my mind, I'll put all my fear to rest. Cause I will be the best. Yeah, I will be the best. This life is a journey worth taking. Every breath in it is sacred. It gets hard and frustrating, but trust me, you just gotta embrace it. Cause what's a journey without enemies? You need some friends, a foe, and an identity. You need an arc, a battle, a little tensity. Create a little bit of energy. I know we don't start the same, but life ain't fair, that won't change. You can't expect that from games, yeah. You might be worse off than others, but better off than another. So just move forward, discover, yeah. What you like, what you need, what you see. Every little thing that you wanna be. Figure out how others get it, and respect it. And don't give up till you perfect it.
Well, here I go, how I get there, I'll figure out on my own. But no matter what, I'll be putting on a show. So watch out, and watch me grow.
I will be the best, headed out for change. I just started on my quest. Yeah, the world will know my name. I'm excited, I'm obsessed. No one in my way but myself and a test. Yeah, I will be the best. Yeah, I will be the best. Life is just a game, I'll be playing till I rest. I'll be there to claim my own spot among the best. Deep within my mind, I'll put all my fear to rest. Cause I will be the best. Yeah, I will be the best.
BSPN. Well, hello everyone, and welcome back to BSPN. We are live, and we are here at Chazy Central School. It's Bolton. Take it on. Bolton taking on Chazy. Boys modified. All right, both teams out on the court. And we are ready to go. Thank you for joining us. Let's hope the live holds up. Internet super spotty up here. Well, let's see what we got. Chazy wins the battle. And that one goes out of bounds. Haven't seen these guys in a while, or at least the boys modified team. Been before the break. But now we're here live and showcasing the modifieds. That one going out of bounds. It'll be Bolton's ball. All right, I only got last names for the Chazy players. As Carson Foreign coming up through, looking to Jackson, back to Carson underneath the basket, trying to drive it up. No good. Rebound by Jaden. Might have gotten touched, trying to get a rebound again. No good. And picked up by Chazy. We got an injured player on the field, on the court, I should say. Someone took a fall. And we got a injury timeout. What's up? Looks like that is Wyniski, number 5. Might have rolled his ankle. So sub early here for Chazy. Looks like Matt coming into the game, number 31, and Chazy will have the ball. All right, just underway here at Chazy Central School. Looks like a steal, and here comes Ben Wells. Wells passing it up to Carson. Carson lapping up and no. Rebound by Jaden. Back to the outside. Jackson Eagleoff trying to use the shoulder over to Alberto. Now circling. Carson with the 3. No. And the rebound by Chazy. Both teams are the Eagles, so I won't be saying much of the mascot names tonight. And both teams are green. Of course, Chazy in their home white uniforms. Bolton in their green away uniforms. Once again, just underway. This is the boys' modified game. Ben Wells, the animal, coming through. Giving it to Jaden. Nice pass. Alberto, but blocked out of bounds, and it'll be Chazy's ball. Looks like a travel. And Nididi Rocha, number 25. Bolton's ball. Looks like we got another travel. This time on Alberto for Bolton, and it'll be Chazy's ball. So, mistakes here early on. Still no score. About 2 minutes in to the first. Chazy trying to set up a play. Nice pass, a little jumper, no good for Chazy. Rebound though, and Jaden trying to steal it away. Ball on the ground, fighting for control. Ben Wells trying to pick it up, no good. And a jump ball, Coca on the ground. It'll be Bolton's possession. All right, here comes Carson Foreign. Foreign passes it to Jackson French. Ben Wells back to Foreign. Now they're circling around Jackson, going up to the inside to Alberto. Takes a little jumper, no good. Nice inbounds by Chazy, and they have the ball. Chapman over to he's going to drive it up in there. Wells goes down. Jeremiah's trying to lay it up in there and draws the foul. Jaden going to get knocked for 2. excuse me, knocked the foul. That's his first. As Demir's going to the line. Misses the first. One more coming up. James Smith, he got the second, so that's the first point of the game. And it's a foul shot. Here comes Bolton, and Carson misses. Picked up by Dumas. Now slowing it down, a little pressure from Ben, now crossing mid. Look at Dumas flying, trying to get that shot up and in, no good. Rebound by all three Bolton players up there. Now Ben Wells has the ball, driving it over to Carson, and he gets the foul. Push on number 4, Chapman, and that's his first. And Bolton going to the line now. And Carson, 2 hops and in. Bolton's first points of the game. Off the hoop. And keeping it in bounds was Chazy, but right into the hands of Chazy. Stolen away though by Dumas. And Chazy with control. Up the middle. We got a foul on Bolton. Wells got called, and it'll be Chazy's ball. Quick pass, Dumas bounce passes it now. Up the middle, no, back outside. In the paint, now underneath the basket. Trying to swing it up in there, no good. And Jaden with the long pass to Carson. He's actually wide open. He's gonna lop it in. No, rebound by Jackson, stolen away though. Here comes Chazy. Stolen away by Carson, but picked back up by Chazy. Dropping it in, nice no-look pass. Couldn't convert. And Bolton with the ball. And it looks like we got a timeout. Chazy calls a timeout. Full timeout. Actually, it's going to be Bolton's timeout. Here in the first on BSPN. Hey, thanks for joining us here on BSPN. So far, so good with the live. We are way up north, about 2 hours away, at least for me. And made the trip all the way up here. Good stuff. And of course, don't forget to subscribe, like, and share the video. Varsity will be coming up after this modified game. That's expected to be a good one. But first, we got a modified game to take care of. It is a 1-1 tie. Here in the first, just halfway through the first. And it'll be Bolton's ball underneath Chazy's basket. And here we go. Bolton now looking to Wells, but stolen away. Now a fight for control. Jaden gets it back over to Ben, trying to keep it in, and he does. Now Ben shoots. No good, but rebound by Berto. Back to Jackson. No. And rebound for Chazy. Here comes Chazy underneath the hoop. Chapman back. He's got the ball still. Carson Foreign, good defending, right in the corner now, kind of stuck in the corner. And Carson takes it right out of his hands. Long pass, Wells using his speed, keeps it in bounds, but no, just stepped over the line was Jackson. And it'll be another turnover. And we got a sub. Here comes Carter Foreign. So both Foreign brothers in the game. It'll be Chazy's ball. And here they come off the inbounds. Up the middle, blocked. Good blocking by Alberto. Forcing the out of bounds, it'll be Chazy's ball. Chazy will have the ball underneath the hoop. Still a 1-1 tie. Quick inbounds. Chazy trying to bounce past it. Now they go out to the outside, and we got a travel on Chazy. Brightness, number 12. One step too many. Now here come Bolton. Bolton looking to go up. Carson back outside to Jackson, but Jackson stepped over the line. That is out of bounds. Actually, we got a foul. So it'll be Bolton's ball. Take that back. Jackson coming out. And Griffin Byers entering the game now for Bolton. Now Bolton will have the ball underneath their basket. Foul is on number 12. Paredes, and Carter Foreign with the shot, no good. And Eagles, I should say, Chazy with the ball. 2 minutes, 17 seconds remaining on the clock. As look at Dumas driving it in and lays it in. And Chazy out front. 3, 2, 1. And Wells going around a long way. Instead, that goes out of bounds. Actually got fouled. All right, so Wells looks like going to the line. It's Ben Wells, 8th grader. Get an opportunity to knock 2 in. Could possibly tie it. And no, misses the first one. Foul is on number 10, Dumas. Again, I only have last names for Chazy, so my apologies. And here comes number 21, Ben Burkholz, now entering the game for Bolton. Wells misses. Carter would have rebounded a shot, no good. And Chazy picks it up. And Burkholz, there he is, our soccer player. Now playing modified. This is his second game, technically. First time we're seeing him here on BSPN. As he passes it off to Ben Wells. Now Ben slowing it down, going around the circle. Looking for Byers now underneath the hoop. Got ran into. However, a travel call. Chazy had possession. Bolton got lucky there, and Bolton will have the ball underneath their hoop. Okay, Ben Wells will inbound it now. Minute 25 in the first. Chazy out front, 3-2. Now Byers trying to get a hole. Needs some help. Over to Wells. Back to Byers. Griffin looking for help. Alberto over to Burkholz. Burkholz taking a shot. No good. Rebound by Byatt. I should say Mott. Number 31 for Chazy. Now here comes Chazy. Up and in. No. Burkholz with the rebound. Now Ben. Oh, long pass but blocked by Dumas. But Carter Foreign picking it back. Now Wells for a 3, no. Chazy with the rebound. 30 seconds now remaining here in the first. Driving it underneath. Good defending for Foreign. Back to Dumas. Dumas. Dangerous play for Chazy. Almost went out of bounds. Tried to get it back in. No good. They still have it. 15 seconds. Stolen away by Wells. Wells going up to Burkholz. He gets fouled. And Burkholz going to the line. Looks like he got knocked in the eye there. The foul was on number 25. It was a hard slap. Ben, if he can see, he's going to make 2 foul shots. He just needs one eye. He's all right. No good there. And the foul was indeed on number 25. Rocha, as Ben will take his second foul shot. However, we got a substitution for Chazy. Ski coming in, number 2. Oh, we had a violation. That was a good shot for Burkholz, and that was in, but will not count. A little discussion between coach and the officials. Nope, Chazy looks like we'll have the ball. 10.2 seconds. Can Bolton hold them off? Driving it up the middle. Oh, it's in. Nice play for Rocha. Bolton won't get a shot off, and that's the end of the first. 5-2. Chazy out front. Back here live on BSPN. We are here at Chazy High School, Central School, for the boys' modified game. Bolton and Chazy started the second. Chazy out front, 5-2, close game. Let's see what Bolton can do. He needs to come back, make some shots. He'll be all right. Chazy, though, getting some shots of their own. Now it looks like they're slowing down the play, trying to set up the play, it looks like. Good defending, now finding a hole. Dumas, and makes it in. Nice play. Bolton with the ball now. Travel. Alberto, one step too many, and Chazy will have possession. Jackson Eagleoff. We'll see him next. I meant to say Jackson French. Jaden Neves and Carson Foreign back in the game. It looks like Alberto got called for a foul. It'll be Chazy's ball. And here comes a substitution. And that would be Carter Smith. Carter entering the game for the first time today as Chazy inbounding it now. And Jackson stealing it. Nice look for Ben Wells all by himself. Misses the layup though. Picked up by Chazy. Chazy going underneath the hoop. Shot no good. Rebound by Jaden. Now Ben Wells with the ball, slowing it down. Jaden. Corner of the paint. He could dribble, but decides to go to Carter. Back to Jackson, going for two. No good. Rebound by Jaden. And Jaden draws the foul, got knocked in the head with the ball. So Jaden going to the line. And let's see if he can knock some foul shots in. Bolton needs some foul shots. They're trailing now, 7-2. Jaden makes the first one. Nice shot. Here comes the second. Nothing but net. And that helps Bolton now. Trailing by 3. And now the press for Bolton. Stolen away by Ben Wells. Ben Wells going for a little two, and he makes it in. And Bolton all of a sudden down by 1, and Chazy calls a timeout. Momentum now for Bolton. Good play for Bolton, and it heads up from the press, and Bolton now back in it. All right, timeout completed. Chazy will have the ball underneath Bolton's basket with 6:23 left here in the second. Bolton only trailing by 1 now, and the press continues. And lost it was Chazy, picked up by Jaden. Jaden going all the way, puts on the brakes, trying to get to Carson, back to the outside to Ben Wells. Ben Wells trying to drive it up and in, blocked. And Chazy picks up the ball. Ben's with the press. Chazy now going into the corner. Looks like Carter got hands on it. And he'll get the foul. So Carter, that's his first foul. Carter Smith, who was on the ground. And Chazy will have the inbounds underneath their hoop. Quick substitutions for Chazy. August back in the game. He'll inbound the ball. And back underway. Quick pass underneath the boot, but a jump ball thanks to Ben Wells. However, it's still Chazy's possession. And they'll try again now to the corner. Chazy now getting open space around the arc. Ben Wells, good pressure. Finally getting rid of it and trying to drive it up. No good. Lopped away, but picked up. Still by Chazy Nicholas, and he's trying to go for a foul, but, or I should say a shot, but no good. Ryan Nicholas trying to get it up there, and it looks like Carter gonna get called for the foul again. That'll be his second foul. Now Murphy Dumas entering the game for Bolton. Number 5. Pass intercepted, or I should say stolen away by Jackson French. Shot no good. And Chazy with the ball. Up and in. No. And a foul. Jaden gonna get called for the foul. Well, looks like they gave that foul to Murphy. And the first foul shot by Dumas, no good. Here comes another sub for Bolton. Tucker Smith now in the game. Dermis misses his second. Carson trying to get that. Dermis gets his own rebound, keeping it in. And Chazy back with the ball. Chazy going underneath the hoop. There's a hard foul by Carson Foran. And Rocha going to the line. Craig Rocha makes his first. Substitutions. Ben Burkles coming back in the game for Carson. And Craig will have another foul opportunity. Foul shot, I should say. Oh, in and out. Trying to get it is Chazy, and they successfully grab it underneath the hoop. Stolen away by Burkles. Ben Burkles with the steal, and over to Jackson French. Now the Eagles, Bolton I should say, looking to set up a play. Almost picked away. Ben Wells looking for a shumper, no good. Another shot from Ben, no good. Ball in the air, rebound by Ben Burkles, and he gets fouled. So Ben Burkles back to the line. A lot of fouls here in the first half. Bolton still trailing. As Ben misses his first one. Bolton trailing by 2. And a substitution for Bolton. Griffin back in the game. And here comes one more shot for Ben. That was close, and I think that was, nope, they're going to call it out of bounds. All right, here we go. Chazy will have possession. About 4.5 minutes remaining. Here in a second, close game between Bolton and Chazy, this boys modified game. Jackson trying to take that out. Carter's hands, no good. Now Dumas back with the ball. Over to Honduras, and now the ball on the ground. Picking it up was Tucker. Jump ball, Matt Had hands on it as well, but Bolton have possession. And here comes Bolton. French, ooh, dangerous pass, trying to get it to Griffin. Keeps it in, but into the hands of Chazy. Now going long. Back, oh, miscommunication there, but Chazy back with the ball, up and in there. Nice play. Craig Rocha, another 2. Now it's 10-6, Chazy. Jackson looking to hand it over to Tucker, but no good. And Chazy stole it away, back with the ball. Bolton looks like a little trouble, needs to settle down. Up the middle in the paint. Tucker trying to get it away. Griffin trying to get it away. Urkel's trying to get that as well. Up and in, no good. Craig gets his own rebound. Now driving up there, and there underneath is Chazy. Now decide to go back to the outside. No shot clocks, remember. Here in the modified game, as we see a travel on Chazy. Lotus, number 12. And here comes a bunch of players for both sides subbing in. Alberto back in, Ben Wells back in, Carson Foran back in, Jaden back in. Shot no good. And there it is. Nice play for Bolton. And now here comes the press. Bolton looking to press hard. Alberto grabs it back. Ball on the ground. And a jump ball. Looks like Bolton will have possession. But I think there was a timeout called. And yes, indeed, there was a timeout. Bolton. So it'll be a 30-second timeout here on BSPN. Thank you for joining us once again. Looks like the live's holding up. Appreciate everyone tuning in to this modified game. A long drive up here at Chazy, but we made it. Got an entertaining game for you so far. Chazy out front 10-8. Let's see what Bolton can do. Still plenty of time, 2 minutes and 38 seconds remaining here in the second quarter, excuse me. All right, looks like it'll be Bolton's ball right in front of their bench. There's Chazy's coming on out. See if Bolton can score and get some shots in before the half. Here comes Bolton and Ben Wells. Ben Wells trying to drive it up the middle. Over to Jackson. French in the corner, no good. Fight for control. Like both teams had hands on it, but slapped out of bounds by Jaden. And Chazy now with the ball. Here comes the inbounds. Quick pass for Chazy. They're getting it underneath the hoop. And good defending for Jaden. And stolen away. Carson Foran with the ball. Oh, look out. Almost got stolen back. He's still good. Right to Alberto. Alberto trying to get underneath the hoop. Instead, it takes a jump shot. No good. Picked up by Jimmins. Now we got a foul. On Carson Foran, it looks like. So Carson going to come on out. Griffin Byers back in the game. That's Carson's third foul. Another sub. Well, looks like we got 5. So we'll be shooting now 5 team fouls for Bolton. And Chazy will take the 2 foul shots. Nice shot for Dumas, makes the first one, and he'll have the second one. And Dumas, nice shot on the second one, makes it in. Dumas, so cross. Number 13 entering the game for Chazy. And now Bolton will have possession with less than 2 minutes now. Alberto taking a little fade away. No. Picked up by Dumas. He's driving up and in. Alberto trying to get that, and a couple of bodies on the ground for Bolton. And Bolton will have possession now. Like Bolton's a little bit confused. Let's see what they can do with minute 35 here in the second. Oh, Alberto right there, but into the hands of Craig. And hard foul by Alberto. And Craig Rocha going back to the line. So they called that foul on Ben. Craig misses his first. Ben Wells with the foul. It's his second. Burkholz back in the game. Craig misses, but quick thinking. And Dumas saw him. And back to Craig, and he makes it in. So another 2 points for Chazy. Let's see if Bolton can mount a little comeback before the half. Burkholz wide open. Good. Back into the hands of Chazy, but it looks like we got a foul push on Griffin. Chazy will have possession. But it's going to be a shooting foul since we are already at 5 team fouls. So Chapman going to line number 4. Chap misses his first. Quick subs coming in. The Smith twin, both in. And here comes Chapman's next shot. And misses the second, but a rebound. And another foul. Another foul on Bolton. Dumas trying to get up in there. He got the ball for Chazy. He's going to go to the line now. Bolton having a little trouble with the fouls now. That one was on Tucker. Check that. It was Carter Smith with the foul, number 20. That's his second. Quick subs for Chazy. Matt back in the game, number 31. And Dumas will have a next opportunity with the next foul shot here. Takes the second one, And Bolton will have possession now. Instead, timeout for Bolton. We want to rethink this now. Biggest lead of the game for Chazy, and they are up 15-8. All right, back to the action. Bolton will have the inbounds now with 1 minute remaining on the clock. French over to Burkholz. Burkholz looking for some help. Byers coming in, trying to get up the middle to Tucker, or Carter, excuse me. Back to his brother, to Griffin. Griffin's gonna shoot, no good. Fight for control. More bodies on the ground and a jump ball called. And it'll be Bolton's possession now. So Carter with quick hands, able to get the jump ball called. And actually it's Chazy's ball, my bad. 35 seconds remaining here in the second. To the middle, stolen away by Burkholz. Burkholz locking it up. To French, saving it from going out. Back to one of the twins, over to Byers. Back to Smith. In and out. 12 seconds on the clock. Bolton still with the ball. Burkholz with the ball. Jackson trying to drive it up in there to Byers. To the outside. Byers shoots no good. Tucker trying to keep it in, and that's out of bounds. With 1.9 seconds remaining. Chazy will have the ball. All right, let's see if Chazy, they're gonna throw it in real quick. There's a shot off the hoop. No good, and that's the half. Chazy out front, 15-8. Here on BSPN. Forget, varsity games coming on up. Boys are actually headed to the locker room to get ready. We'll have that after this game. So you want to stay tuned for that. Actually, we'll sign off and come back with a new live. But stick around for this modified game. We've seen it before. Bolton down and able to mount the comeback and take a win. So we'll see what happens here in the second half. Stay tuned. folks. We are back. Halftime about over, and we're gonna get ready to start the third. Once again, thanks for joining us here on BSPN. We were just talking the long drive. About 2 hours for me, and I'm sure it's close to 2 hours from Bolton, an hour and 45 minutes or so, just to get up here. And Bolton is, especially the boys' side, a lot of away games up north. They had Beekman Town the other night, Lake Placid Friday, and that was about an hour and a half ride. As we're getting ready to start the third. Next week, the boys will be in Seton, up here in Seton, or near Seton. Osceola Valley is also on the schedule. So a lot of traveling for these boys, and sometimes you wonder, does that put a wear and tear on the boys? You fall asleep on the bus, and you gotta somehow find a way to actually wake up, play these games. I don't know. I can do it, but I am doing it technically. And I got here about an hour early to set up. But enough of that, and let's get back to basketball. As we see a jump ball. Jaden getting some hands on that, along with Byatt, and here comes an inbounds for Chazy. Alberto looking for a block. Got 5 seconds to inbound it. Carson with some hands on it. And last touch for Chazy. Bolton now with control. Oren. To Jaden. Jaden trying to drive it backwards, but no. Jackson knows to be outside with the ball. Now Jackson over to Jaden, almost loses it. Jaden in the paint now, trying to get it up in there. No good. But Alberto with the rebound. Tries a shot, no good. Jackson now to the corner, no good. Bolton having trouble finding the net. See what Ben Wells can do. The animal gonna get fouled. And Ben's gonna go to the line. So Ben Wells, soccer player and all, 8th grader, playing basketball. This season looks like French coming on out. Looks like he rolled his ankle. That's not good. See if he can put some weight on it and get back in. This game, Griffin Byers subbed in, and Ben Wells missing that first foul shot. Here comes the second. Foul shots are important. Bolton needs those foul shots to keep in this game. And a violation on Wells. That will not help. And Chazy now with control. Looks like the press coming in for Bolton. Almost stolen away by Alberto. Remember, they got 10 seconds to launch over the halfway line. That one's out of bounds. Still Chazy's ball. Now Demis trying to bring it over to Craig, and he does. Craig with a little jumper. And they're out front 17-9. Now Ben Wells with ball dribbling it over to Byers. Byers trying to drive it up in. And having a little trouble finding Wells though. Wells gonna look up and under. No good. Picked up by Craig over to Dumas. Wells with some pressure. Trying to get that, but good job by Dumas getting over the line and to his side of the court. Stolen away though by Ben Wells. Ben Wells going coast to coast, but couldn't handle it. Out of bounds, but last touch on Demis, and it will be Bolton's ball underneath their hoop. Byers trying to get it over to Wells underneath the hoop. He's stuck now. He can dribble, but Jaden trying to get the shot off, no good. And Jaden trying to go wrestling style. Gonna get called for the foul every time they go over the shoulder. And Chazy will have possession, but the press still on the charge for Bolton, but quick inbounds. Chazy almost loses the ball. And here they come to a wide open, but Jaden blocks it out of bounds. Jaden preventing the shot from Myatt. Now Chazy with the ball, inbounding it. Captain stuck. Here comes Dumas. Nice little back pass to Craig Rocha. Greg's going to shoot and draws the foul. So Greg going to go to the line as the foul was on Jaden. Jaden getting a little frustrated. It's his third foul. As Rocha misses the first one. Here comes Carter, foreign in the game. Now both foreign twins. Yes, they are twins out on the court. Uh-oh, we got a violation. No call though. Bolton with the ball. Wells slowing it down, trying to drive it in. No good. And Tobias Bolton having a little trouble finding the basket tonight. Not helping the situation. They're trailing 17-9 as Dumas trying to drive it up in there. He does. Got it around Carter. 19-9 now. See what Bolton can do. Can't waste too much time as Griffin stuck in the corner somehow lops it out to Wells. Couldn't get the shot off, or got the shot off, but not in the basket, obviously, out of bounds. Chazy will have possession. Still the press coming through for Bolton. Quick inbounds, nice pass. However, another, double dribble on Dumas. So Bolton got lucky there. They will have the ball. It's like Byers trying to drive it up in there, and a foul on Chazy. Dumas, that's his second foul. Now Bolton inbounding it underneath the hoop. Byers was out of bounds. Good effort, but want to make steps out of bounds, and Chazy back with the ball. Halfway here in the third. It's going away. Ben Wells with the ball. He's trying to drive it in. Slows down. Alberto's going to get called for travel. Carter Smith coming back in the game. As it will be Chazy's possession now. Up and in. Oh, barely in. Craig with another two. Now 21-9. Chazy. See if Bolton can settle down. They just need to shoot and find a hoop. There you go. That was Ben Wells. More confusing for Bolton. They were going to go for the press, but decided to go back and play some defense. Stolen away by Ben. Ben driving it up and in, gonna get fouled. Chapman with the foul. That's gonna be on the ground, so Bolton will have possession underneath their hoop. Chapman second. Quick pass, nice pass. Carter trying to get it in, no good. And the rebound by Chazy. Chazy circling. Carter going to Dumas trying to get up and in there, no good. Blocked and out of bounds off the head of Smith. Smith got his bell rung, but here comes inbounds for Chazy now. Quick inbounds, almost thrown away by Ben. Nice save from Dumas, but out of bounds. And again, Chazy's ball. Here comes Tucker back in the game for Bolton. In for his brother. Up the middle, but blocked by Ben Wells, I believe. Still Chazy's ball. One more sub for Bolton. Burkle's back in the game for Byers. And looks like a timeout for Bolton. All right, 2 minutes and 12 seconds remaining. Chazy out front, 21-11. Okay, back live. Chazy will have possession now underneath their hoop. Driving up in there, no good. On the ground, Wells. And a foul. Another foul. A lot of fouls in this game. Ben Wells gets called for the foul. I think that's his fourth. Check that, his third. And Chazy will have possession. 2 minutes and 7 seconds remaining here in the third. And out of bounds, Chazy. Well, both teams been struggling with the boundary lines. Kind of dark. I wonder if that has to do anything with it. As we see Ben Burkos with the ball, flapped away by Chapman and picked up by Chazy. No good for Chazy. Now here comes Burkos. Burkos, a little trouble. Greg with the rebound, or at least a steal. Up and in, no good for Carter. As Carter Foreign trying to block that. Another shot, no good. And once again, bodies on the ground. Travel called on Ben. Here come substitutions. Reynolds in the game, number 14 for Chazy. Almost the backcourt, but able to save it was Chazy. Now they're slowing it down a little bit. Minute 10 on the clock here in the third. Now he's stuck. Fighting Carter. Now Carter's slowing it down. Looks like Chazy using the clock a little bit. Now Ben Wells on the ground. And again, starting to turn into a wrestling match. If these boys were tired on the bus ride, they're going to be tired on the bus ride home. Less than a minute now. Early in the meeting here in the third. Only in the third. Don't forget varsity's coming on up. Thrown away by Smith. Smith in trouble, trying to find Foreign. Picked up, and again, bodies on the ground. Chazy with the ball. And more pushing and shoving going on. Now it's getting a little physical. Well, it was a foul, and the foul was on Burkholz. His first. Chapman coming on out of the game for Chazy. As Bodegas returns, he's gonna inbound it. Almost picked off by Carson, but Chazy gonna get called with a travel. So turnover now. Bolton with the possession. Let's see if they can get some momentum. 29 seconds remaining here in the third. They need to score some points. They're down. 21-11 is the score. Chazy out front. Benny with a shot, no good. Picked up by Reynolds. And now Chazy on the move. Slowing it down is Demis. He wants to get one shot in. No look pass to Craig. Craig gonna go up and in. Back to Dermis. Makes a shot. Nice play for Chazy. 2 seconds. Orson gonna shoot. Oh, that was off the hoop. Good try by Carson. And that's the end of the third. Chazy still out front. 23-11. All right, fourth and final quarter coming up here at Chazy High School. It's Bolton taking on Chazy, the modified game. Running a little late here. A lot of fouls this game, so slowing things down just a bit. We'll have the varsity game coming on up. After this, we'll sign off, and then we'll come back on with a new live. As both teams now back on the floor for the final quarter. Barring we don't go into overtime. You never know the way this game's been going. It'll be Chazy's ball. They will have possession right in front of us. And here we go, back underway. 8 minutes to go. Having a little trouble. Oh, he went out of bounds. So turnover, and that may be some momentum that Bolton needs. Let's see what they can do. Wells. Mess up the pass, and he knows it. So another turnover. Bolton did not need that. And now Chazy with control. Chapman back to Dermish. I only got last names for Chazy, so my apologies. You see Alberto for Bolton taking it away. Now Ben gonna go up the middle, taken away by Bonus, and back to Dermish. He's driving it up and in. No good. Fight for control and a foul. Foul was on number 11, Alberto. It's his second foul. And 2 shots for Craig Rocha. He misses the first one. Here comes the second. Ooh, almost violation there, but no. And Greg makes the second. Jackson on the inside to Alberto. Liner lopping in there, no good, but Alberto gets his own rebound, takes another shot. Off the hoop. Jackson, Jaden trying to get up in there, but a foul looks like on Dermis. Again, more fouls this game as Jaden goes to the line for 2. I believe that Dermis' second foul of the game. Third foul now, check that. Jaden misses. And here comes Carter Foreign back in the game for Alberto. And here comes our next foul shot for Jaden. And makes the second one. All right, let's see. Bolton's gonna go for the press now. But quick passes. Stolen away, Jaden. Excuse me, Ben Wells. What a spin move up and in. No, but nice save for Ben. Back to Jackson. And he scores. So Jackson, French, he's not hurt. He's all right. But Dermis wide open, trying to find Craig, but he stepped out of bounds. Bolton with the ball. To the inside, underneath the hoop. Carson, no good. Picked up by Chazy. it down, it looks like, and Ben trying to get that. More bodies on the ground. And there should be a travel, but instead. I'm not sure if there's a timeout, but it looks like one of the players is hurt for Chazy. Shaking up on the play. I think Ben landed on him. So an injury timeout. And that's for this. Bideness. He's coming on out of the game. It's like hurt his arm there. It's number 3 Cart back in the game. And now we got a quick timeout. I believe it's going to be white ball. So a couple injuries for Chazy, but they're still in this game. They are winning. They're up by 10, 24-14 as we restart play. Chapman trying to take a shot as he was falling on the ground. Good effort. Now Bolton with the ball. Let's see if Bolton. Okay, got to get some quick shots off. 5.5 minutes on the clock. That time will creep up real quick, and a miscommunication there, out of bounds. And now Chazy will have control. Out of bounds, and Chazy will once again have possession right in front of their bench. Back to Jermis. Chazy definitely slowing it down, using the clock. Bolton just got to get the ball, and that's what they're trying to do. Ben Wells trying to get on that. Carson Florin almost had hands on that. Back to the inside and kicked away. Rolling out of bounds. And now Bolton will have possession. 5 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter. Bolton still not out of it. Still got time to come back, but they got to get up and on it, man. And make some shots. Florin, Jaden underneath to Carson, just barely got that. Back out to Ben, excuse me. Ben getting all kinds of pressure by Dermis. Ben trying to get up and in there, takes a shot, no good. Rebound by Carter. Misses, but gets the foul. So Carter, Florin going to the line. 4 minutes and 34 seconds on the clock, trailing. These shots are critical now. Carson, no good on the first one. Couldn't make the second one. A couple of subs in for both teams. Burkholz, Benny back in, as well as number 2, Stan Kunchnik. Carson misses the, Carter, misses the second, out of bounds. And Chazy will have possession now. Underneath the basket, still Dumas with the ball, passing it. around is Chazy. Light shot, no good. Now Jaden with the ball. Getting bouncing off of Greg Rocha, and that's a inbounds now for Bolton. Carson trying to drive it up and in, no good. And more bodies on the ground. This time Craig going down hard. Wood is unforgiving on the basketball court. Shaking up, shaking it off. Tough man right there. Still 24-14. As the foul was on Carter, foreign. His first. And now gonna get, oh, looks like a jump ball called. Thought that was gonna be a foul, but a jump ball, still Chazy's possession. But it looks like it's gonna be green ball, Bolton's ball. So now Bolton will have possession underneath their hoop. See if they can get a quick shot off. Quick passing in. Jaden trying to get that, but slapped out of bounds by Dumas. Bolton will try again. Over to Jaden. Up, no good. Ben trying to get the rebound, but Greg, he's got it. And another foul now, it looks like, on Jaden. That's Jaden's fourth foul of the game. And here comes substitution. Murphy back in the game for Bolton. Jaden, take a seat. And Chazy now with possession. Coming up on 6:30 hour. If you're tuning in, this is the boys' modify game. Chazy and Bolton. Chazy out front, 24-4. Burkle's trying to get it up and in there, no good. And now Chazy will have the ball. Running a little late here. A lot of fouls this game, and kind of slowing this game down. As we still got 3 minutes and 28 seconds remaining. We'll have the varsity game next. As long as the live holds up. So far so good on the modified. Try again on the varsity. We'll sign off and we'll come back on just after we end this modified game. Now that's not a backcourt. Chazy thought it was, but able to regain control. Here comes Foreign with the big block. Oh, check that. It's going to be a foul on Chazy. Greg, that is his fourth foul. So Greg Rocha in trouble now. He's going to stay in the game. A nice pass and shot from Jackson, no good. Ben Burkholz laying it up and in, no. And another foul. Burkholz trying to get up and in there, no good. Just Bolton's having trouble finding the basket tonight, man. All those shots they've been having, it would have been well out front if they didn't have trouble making the baskets, but sometimes that's how it goes. Some days you're on, some days you're off. Jackson, another shot, no good. Ben trying to get the rebound. He got it. Now Ben Burkholz circling the net, no good. Picked up by Murphy. Murphy's going to shoot and score. And I think that surprised Murphy just as well as anybody here, but nice shot by Murphy. And Bolton's still not out of it. About 2 minutes remaining. Chazy's trying to burn the clock. Takes the shot. Greg, no good. Rebound by Murph. And here comes Benny Burkholz, coast to coast. Skips around, but it's going to get called for the travel. One step too many. Made the shot. Nice try. But, you know, maybe that's the soccer player in him. as Foreign back in the game. There's another foul. On Ben Burkles. Ben with the foul. That's his second. And Chazy will inbound it in front of Bolton's bench. Less than 2. Everyone lining up. Quick pass. Knocked it in backwards, no good. Rebound by Murph. Ben Wells going up and jumping it in, no good. Rebound by Chazy. Chapman trying to get up in there, and there's another foul. It'll be a late night here, folks. We got another 2 hours to drive home. And that's after the varsity game. Not that I'm complaining or anything. Now we got 5 team fouls, so Ben Wells going to the line. And no good on the first foul shot. Let's see if Ben can make the second. Looks like okay, we got Greg Rocha, number 5. That's his 5th foul shot, number 25, I should say. So he's got to come out of the game. And score officials double checking. And now a timeout for Chazy. Chazy out front, 24-16. All right, varsity boys waiting in the wings for their game against Chazy. Bolton and Chazy. That should be a good matchup. Bolton is now 8-1, and Chazy 5-2. So we expect that to be a good game coming on up. Bolton on a winning streak. The last few games they played. Taking care of Lake Placid and Beekmantown. And now looking to go for win number 3 in a row, as they will be taking on Chazy here after we get done with this modified game. Minute 43 on the clock, and Ben Wells going to take a couple of foul shots. Misses. Play continues now. And another foul. So once again, 5 team fouls now for Bolton, and now Chazy will shoot. Chapman going to take the 2. And makes the first one. Nice shot. Foul is on Carson Ford, and that's his 4th. And here comes one more shot for Chapman. Makes it. No, in and out. And now who touched it last? Chazy did. So Bolton well with possession. Minute 42 on the clock. Carson Floring in traffic. Passing over to his brother, but it looks like he's Coach called timeout. All right, timeout for Bolton. (25-2). 16, minute 34 on the clock. So the varsity Bolton players, there is the Chazy boys varsity players. They are waiting in the wings underneath the tunnel. We're ready to come on out and get this varsity game underway. Their modified team is winning. Let's see what happens here as we close out this game. All right, back to the action. Carson Foreign inbounding it to Wells, takes a shot off the hoop, but rebound by Murphy. Murphy's gonna lop it up and in, no good. Rebound by Carter. Foreign over to his brother, no good. Nice rebound by Ben, and able to get it. Break free, and Ben Burkholz scores. Now Chazy looking for some help. Chapman going all the way, almost traveled there. Long shot from Dumas, no good, and Chazy back with the ball. And another foul. Looks like on Ben Wells. So I think that's Ben's fourth foul as Chapman going to the line. Chapman makes, oh no, rolled out. Looked good there for a second. Blocked out right at the last minute. Under a minute remaining as Jaden coming back in. Murphy. And now Chapman going to make the next attempt at the foul shot. No good. And another foul. I think that was on Jaden. And he just subbed back in the game. No, it's going to be, let's see, they're saying number 5. I don't see her at number 5. It looks like it was on number 10 for Chazy. So that is Dermis. He's done. But a good game for him. As Jaden gonna take the 2. This is the first one. Jaden gonna take the next foul shot. 52 seconds remaining here in regulation. No good. Burkholz trying to get in there. And another foul. And Burkholz now going to the line. Foul looks like it was on number 13. Cross. That's his first. Now Ben taking 2. Oh, looks like we got a discussion now between the officials. Well, thanks for joining us here on BSPN. This is the boys' modified game. Trying to end this game so we can start the varsity. If you're tuning in for the varsity, it'll be coming up. We're going to sign off right after this game, and then we'll come back with a new live for the varsity game. As we see, Chazy will have the ball with 50 seconds remaining. Another foul on Bolton, I think. foul shots to come. Carson Foreign just fouled out of the game. And Chapman back to the line. So Foreign coming on out. Griffin Byers back in. Crazy night here at this modified game. A lot of sloppy plays. Bolton not really in this one. And as Chapman makes his first of 2. Bolton having trouble finding the basket all night long. They probably would have been out front if they were able to make their shots work. Ben Wells coming through. He traveled though. One step too many, another turnover. And it's mistakes like that that's costing Bolton the win here. Ball on the ground. Now past midcourt. Chapman now with the ball, trying to burn the clock. And Ben is going to foul him. Oh no, it's a carry. So Bolton with the ball, 20 seconds remaining on the clock. And here we go. And again, out of bounds. Chazy will have the ball, no pressure now. As Bolton is going to put the pressure on him. Jaden tackling Chapman. Jaden just fouled out of the game. It's his 5th foul. So Bolton, foul troubles, sloppy plays, unable to get the baskets. As we see Tucker coming back in. Actually, Carter coming back. No, that is Tucker. Excuse me. Tucker Smith. And another foul shot opportunity for Chapman. He's been going to the line the last few minutes a lot here. Chapman makes his first, extending the lead. And makes his second. Nice play. Now Bolton coming through. Ben just going to take it himself, trying to get up and in there. Off the hoop, no good, and rebound by Chazy. And a travel by Chazy and Chapman. This game continues with 6.2 seconds remaining. Burkos will inbound it now. Quick pass, quick shot. No good for Ben Wells. Boys trying to fight for it. And there's the buzzer. And there's the whistle. And Chazy's going to come away with the win. 28-18 here in the boys modified game. That is the final score. All right, we're going to sign off and we'll be right back with a new live for the boys varsity. So stay tuned for that. Thank you for watching here at the boys modified game. Appreciate you joining us, and we'll see you in a little bit.
BSPN.